Okay, so we're going to do quadratic functions. Another one in general form. So I have f of x equals minus x squared minus 6x plus 6. This parabola opens down. Okay, so I need to find the vertex. And so remember that the vertex, well, is hk. But when we're in general form, the formula for h is minus b over 2a. So minus b, which is minus 6, over 2 times a. So I get 6 over minus 2 equals minus 3. So those two negatives cancel. And I get the minus 1. I still have that. So my h part is minus 3. And the k part, I plug in h, the minus 3, into my parabola, or my quadratic function. Okay, so I get, now this minus is going to stay, but minus 3 squared is plus 9, plus 18, plus 6. And I can also use my calculator to do that if I'm not as comfortable with order of operations. Just type it in the calculator correctly. And I get k equals 15. So my vertex is minus 3, 15. So f of x equals minus x squared minus 6x plus 6 with a vertex of minus 3, 6. Not 6, minus 3, 15. Okay. So my range, since it opens down, is from minus infinity up to my k value. My domain is all real numbers. And my axis of symmetry is x equals h, so x equals minus 3. Now, I need my y-intercept, and so I let x equals 0, so I get 6. My x-intercept, now I know I have x-intercepts because my range is from minus infinity to 15, so 0 is included in the range. So I have x-intercepts. To find the x-intercepts, I set f of x equal to 0 and solve for x. So here I have minus x squared minus 6x plus 6 equals 0. This isn't going to factor, so I'm going to use the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so just recopying some stuff onto this page so that it's easy to look at. And remember, there's A is minus 1, B is minus 6, and C is 6. The first thing I do for the quadratic formula is I calculate what's called the determinant. It's the b squared minus 4ac. So I get minus 6 in parentheses squared minus 4 times a, which is minus 1, times c, which is positive 6. So minus 6 squared is plus 36. 4 times 1 times, or minus 1 times 6 is minus 24, but there's already a minus there, so it comes out to be plus 24. Again, I can use my calculator if I'm not comfortable with this. I get x equals 60. Now, since 60 is positive, I can take the square root of it, and Now my math lab wants you to simplify your radicals. Well, sometimes you can always try it without simplification the first time to see how it works. So anyway, I'm going to simplify the radical. So I write 60 in terms of a square number like 4 times 15. Now each factor can be squared, have the square root. So I get 2, the square root of 4 is 2. I get 2 times the square root of 15. Okay, so I come back up here and I get minus b, that's minus a minus 6, plus or minus the square root of 60 minus 4, b squared minus 4ac, all over 2 times a. So I get 6 plus or minus, now we simplified down here, the square root is 60, so that's 2 square root of 15 over minus 2. And then I have to go to the next page. Okay, and now the way it works, I can take the first part over the denominator, plus or minus the second part over the denominator. So 2 goes into 6 3 times, so I get minus 3 plus or minus. Now the 2's cancel, and the fact this is plus or minus and this is a negative doesn't really matter very much because I still have a positive and a negative. So I get x equals, for my x-intercept, minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 15. Of course, I need to verify all of this. So I get my graphing calculator out. I pull up my graph, clear what I had. So minus, so minus x squared minus 6x plus 6. And, okay, so that's like, you know, I'm missing part of it. So I need to increase my window, but how much do I need to increase it? So if I look at my vertex, see my vertex is at minus 315. So I need on my y maximum to be at least 15. So we're going to do 20 just to make it, oh, not 200. Okay. Delete one of those. Okay, so I need to be higher than my maximum if I want to see the whole thing. Okay, so now I hit trace, and I'm going to do x equals 0 to get the y-intercept of 6, which is what I had before. I'm going to type in minus 3 plus the square root of 15. And so I get the decimal approximation for that, and I get that y equals 0. Now I repeat, only this time it's going to be minus 3 minus the square root of 15. And again, I get y equals 0. So I have my x and y intercepts correct, and my vertex is correct as well. So